very good evening to you wherever you are. Welcome back to the Boys Arena News Center. My name is Richard Otieno. On the highlights, main suspect behind Kware killings arrested. President Ruto accuses powerful American organization for funding protests.
We have no use for anarchy and violence and destruction of property and loss of life. Wale ambao wanasponsor hiyo violence, sisi tunawajua.
Fuel prices will continue to go down. On the briefings, President Ruto today accused Ford Foundation in America for funding the recent anti-government protests in Kenya. While speaking in Nakuru earlier today, he talked of the need for peace in Kenya and proceeded to claim that parties were huge beneficiaries in the ongoing protests in Kenya.
We have no use for anarchy and violence and destruction of property and loss of life. Wale ambao wanasponsor hiyo violence, sisi tunawajua. And I want to call out those who are behind the anarchy in Kenya, those who are behind the sponsoring the chaos in the Republic of Kenya. Shame on them, because they are sponsoring violence against our democratic nation. Mimi nataka niulize watu wa Ford Foundation, watuambie hiyo pesa wanatoa ifanye fujo ndio wapate faida gani? We are going to call them out and we are going to tell them, if they are not interested in democracy in Kenya, if they are going to sponsor violence, if they are going to sponsor anarchy, we are going to call them out and we are going to tell them they either style up or they leave.
On the other side, the DCI has confirmed the arrest of Collins Jumaisi, who hails from Vihiga County. Jumaisi is suspected to be the man behind female bodies dumped at Kware Dam site. He had allegedly murdered his wife as his first victim and disposed his body in the year 2022. Jumaisi will remain detained by the DCI while the investigation is still in progress. The clip below shows some of the gadgets which were found in Jumaisi's house. On the other end, President Ruto today explained the reason behind the increase in road maintenance levy from 18 shillings to 25 shillings, despite public opposition against such a move. Ruto's remarks came a day after an increase in the levy but reduced the fuel cost, by super petrol reducing by 1 shillings and diesel petrol reducing at 1.5 shillings and kerosene petrol reducing at 1.3 shillings. After this short break, we'll be back with the international news with Leon Mwendwa.
Welcome back, our viewer. On the international break today, we have Rwanda, where Rwanda is holding their national election today. Voters in Rwanda lined up at the polling station on Monday, July 15, 2024, to elect their next president, with the 66-year-old incumbent president, Paul Kagame, who has ruled the Eastern African nation for almost a quarter of a century, expected to cruise the victory. Kagame has won more than 93% of the vote of each of the 3 previous elections. 8 candidates have applied to run against him, but only 2 were retained in the final list, varied for election commission. After this, we are going to talk more on this, and thank you for being with us. I want to welcome my friend, Frederick Osan, with Sports News. Thank you.
Welcome back to the sports news. I'm your host, Osano Frederick. Kane's curse is set to continue after England got a beating from Spain. Spain goals came from Nico Williams and Oyarzabal, while the only goal for England came from Cole Palmer after being subbed in with Manchester United's Kobbie Mainoo. On the other side, in Copa America, Argentina won the Copa America for the second time after Lautaro Martinez scored the only winning goal later in the extra time minutes. With that is the end of our sports news today. I've been your host, Osano Frederick. Until next time, it's a goodbye.